4 her, der kan jeg så få en til 8. Men selvfølgelig.
Nej, overhovedet ikke. Det gik lige op for mig, hvorfor du samler de der små, hvorfor du gør dig umage med at smide det væk. I'm gonna take wood from this olive tree, and that's what's gonna be turned into the pipe by my father's friend. I'm gonna clear it out from, he especially asked for root wood because it has interesting shapes and patterns when you polish it down. So I'm gonna try to remove most of the dirt before I use the chainsaw. Also, there might be another problem that it's not dry enough. It looks, when I did it with the bushwhacker, it pretty much, the strimmer, sorry, pretty much looks like it's green underneath the bark, which means it's never gonna be dry enough in 3 months time. I'm gonna leave it outside in a hot place and take it inside when it rains. But while I'm saying this, might be drying too fast, so you get a lot of cracks, which isn't optimal either. Maybe I should just call and ask. Very good. Well, not the best yield, but the tree really needs pruning back and getting rid of all these climbing plants which are draining the life and the sunlight for the tree. So next year we'll have a better cherry yield, I bet. Now, if I'm lucky, I will have a branch in this bare spot where I've been needing one forever. I've been wanting to try this technique for a while, but I haven't had the courage, but now I did it. So as you can see, the tree doesn't have an empty space right here, which makes me very happy to see for once. And you can really start to see the general structure of my my wild plum here. Very excited. My first Yamadori tree and probably my favorite tree. So it's good to see it starting looking like something you could call a bonsai. Very happy. Now it's just pray that no wild animals ruins the work I just did. But should work when the branch grows into place, fills out the hole that I just drilled. It's gonna be cool. My dreams of a pipe made from my own olive tree is probably not gonna happen in the first year or two, because as I could have told myself, it was still alive, even though it had fallen in the wind. The roots were still in the ground, so a lot of moisture, and that was why it was so difficult to cut through. But it needs a couple of years to dry before it's possible for a woodworker, my father's friend, to work with it. So that's a bit sad, but it is what it is. My next project now is to make a sculpture of all the leftover iron I have lying around on our property, so I don't have to drive it away or contact somebody to come pick it up. So that's the project. Then I want to have wisteria climbing it, so it's going to be a big wisteria sculpture, something like that. So that's going to be interesting. Not what I had hoped for, but it is what it is. We'll see when it's possible to make a pipe from this wood. Okay, so plan is to put all the iron I have down in this little patch I made, and then sort of arrange it in a big sculpture, and then afterwards I want to plant some climbing plants, some wisterias that hopefully is the flowering kind. I made a lot of seedlings. I planted a lot of seeds last year and fortunately got a lot of plants. Now it's just fingers crossed that they are gonna be the flowering kind, because of course they are beautiful in leaf, but it would be even better if they had these flowers in the spring. So that's the plan. Now I'm also an artist of metals. An exceptionally bad one, but still, I don't care. In a couple of years it's gonna be all overgrown by wisteria plants. It's gotta be beautiful.
Hvad er der der i?
pretty hard to cut the perfect level surface, but I hope I have an extra few centimeters to adjust it. And also I snapped this little branch when I put it down, which I thought was cool because it's the beginning of where the marble slabs begin, and the tree is sort of coming out of the marble plate. But maybe I'll glue it or something. I just dropped this one on it and it snapped. Pretty unfortunate. And I'm conflicting right now if I should cut off the bark, but I think I will, because underneath the bark olive tree is very, very beautiful, so I think it'd be a good idea. Sì, ma ora è bagnato. Dopo un anno è secco, io posso...
certo,
sì.
ma poi va verniciato.
Forse, non lo so. Ma mi piace il legno come...
Allora ci lasci solo il legno, via. Senza vernice, lasci solamente il colore del
Ma
legno.
quando è dentro non c'è un problema.
Va bene.
Vediamo, io non lo so.
Ma qui poi cosa c'è nella tavola?
Sì, sì, una tavola per cucina qua, in questa...
ok.
nella...
Beh, ma poi lo metti in casa per
Sì,
mangiare.
sì, no, sì, ma per,
No, no, per
cu-
bellezza.
cucinare. Sì, per bellezza, sì, vero.
Bellezza.
Sì. E mi piace...
Diciamo un
gli
lavoro
alberi.
artigiano.
Sì, un lavoro artigiano.
Un lavoro artigiano, fai bene. C'è lì di Passarola.
Sì, conosco.
Ancora un po'.
Buon posto. Ciao.
Ciao.
93 years old, huh? Impressive guy. He cooks for himself, does everything. I help him a bit sometimes. It's nice. He lifts up the city. I found out something unfortunate on my morning walk today, is that one of our berry bushes has been attacked and it was dug out and laying down here on the ground. Some animal has gotten to it. Unfortunately I didn't film it because I didn't have the camera with me, but I just want to secure it extra good so that it doesn't get attacked again. The previous owners used to do beans and tomatoes, and that's what they sort of produced and lived off. And that left us with the basement full of these. They're overdue for use, and I don't think they're any good anymore. But I want to use the glasses as water glasses for guests and stuff, and ourselves, of course. We need some, so want to get these out of the way and on the compost pile. Well, Stine's reaction to the iron sculpture was exactly as I feared. She did not like it, but she said maybe she just needed to get used to it. I hope I don't have to take it down before the wedding. I tried to reassure her that it's only gonna look like this for a couple of years until the wisteria gets a hang of it and completely covers it. But I get it, it's gonna be here at the wedding in September, but you need something to break the beauty is my argument, but we'll see what happens. Got a lot done this week, and next week I hopefully get the tractor fixed. The tractor mechanic is coming the day after tomorrow, and I won't have the problem with the battery decharging, and I can get started with preparing the 2 terraces where we want to do the wedding. So that's going to be interesting, and after that, if I finish it, maybe I can start with our big vegetable garden in the back and get the fence around it done. So a lot of small things done this week, and very satisfying and nice to get them over with. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next week.